IAF Chief Air Marshal AP Singh reiterated that the armed forces downed 5 Pakistani jets during Operation Sindoor. During an Air Force program, Singh has claimed that IAF destroyed 8 to 10 Pakistani fighter jets, including the US-made F-16s and Chinese JF-17s, during the hostilities in May. IAF Chief AP Singh also added that the 300-kilometer strike inside Pakistani territory was the longest kill ever achieved by the Air Force, calling it the highlight of the year for the IAF. And apart from the jets, the targets blown to smithereens on the ground includes radars at 4 places, command and control centers at 2 locations, 2 runways, 3 hangars and 1 surface-to-air missile system. This claim by the Chief of Air Staff has come days after Pakistan PM Shahbaz Sharif presented distorted facts related to India's military operation during his remarks at the UN. Take a look.
During that conflict of 4 days, that is attacking the terrorist camps and thereafter giving them a befitting reply to their misadventures, trying to attack our civil population and attack our military installations. Our robust air defense infrastructure, was very, very important part of the whole plan, and that came in. It along with its all the 3 services, the Army, Navy, Air Force assets being merged together, the air defense assets, the counter UAV assets, and everything working under one combined control of IACCS. It worked out to be a game changer, and under that they were almost not allowed to any freedom to do anything. And our long-range SAMs, the long-range SAMs that we had procured recently and operationalized, that again, turned the table on them. We could look deep inside their territory. We could make sure that they were not able to operate even within their territory, up to a certain distance. And it will go down in the history that longest kill that we achieved of more than 300 kilometers by that. So I think that question can be best answered by ADA or Chairman DRDO exactly, because we do get our feedback time to time. But exactly where is it in terms of as of today, he should be able to answer better. As I understand, it is going to fly in this decade. In 2020s, 28, somewhere, that is the first flight planned. And by 2035, supposed to be inducted and operationalized in Indian Air Force as of now. So it's a tough task if you look at it from point of view the way LCA Mark 1 has gone. But at the same time, now they have got a lot of experience behind them. So if, and also we have some new model which is being tried out, that is the industry model, where the private industry is being allowed in this. So I personally feel this timeline can be achieved or maybe even bettered if people really want to do it. It's possible. And as far as technology is concerned, now AMCA technology is fairly clear in our mind as to what we want and what is required and where it is available and how it is available. A lot of parallel work is going on. So I think that should be able to meet the timelines according to me. As far as Su-57, S-57, correct? Su-57. So that is concerned, I just want to say is that we have to weigh all the options, and we in Defense Ministry and in Indian Air Force, we have a very set process of induction of any weapon system, and that process will be followed. So what comes will depend on what meets the requirement and what is the best for us. And I'm sure whatever decisions collectively is taken will be best for the Indian Defence Forces. So as far as offensive action is concerned, the indigenously developed weapons, the indigenously integrated weapons were used. Long-range weapons were used with good precision, and pan front, about 1,200 kilometers of border front and deep inside enemy territory up to almost 200 plus kilometers inside. we were able to strike. We were able to strike with precision, with minimal collateral, trying our best not to have any casualties from civilian side. And we were able to bring them to their knees in, actually speaking, one night of intensive operations. And, the ability of Air Force to be able to deliver this catastrophic firepower, and it has been shown, I think, first time after 1971, and this is something that a nation has not seen in the recent past. And our own motto this year, that has been Achuk, Abhedya, Evam Satik, has been proven in this operation, if I can say it, the way that things should turn. We have drawn out our own roadmap, and we are working on that. And of course, we are also looking at what is happening around the world so that we can make some minor changes to that. So the vision that we have drawn out in that is, of course, built around Atmanirbharta, because I fully understand, all of you understand also, that Atmanirbharta बहुत ही ज़रूरी है अगर हमें कल को एक सुपर पावर बनना है, अगर हमें इंडिपेंडेंट बनना है. नहीं तो हम किसी ना किसी पे डिपेंड रहेंगे, तो जब हमें ज़रूरत होगी हमें वो इक्विपमेंट नहीं मिलेगा, या जो हमें इक्विपमेंट मिलेगा उसकी हम पूरी तरह उसको एक्सप्लॉइट नहीं कर पाएंगे, या जब वो आउटडेट हो रहा होगा उसको हम आगे नहीं ले जा पाएंगे. तो इसके लिए आत्मनिर्भरता बहुत बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो उसके लिए जो काम देश में चल रहे हैं हम सबको पता है. ऑफ कोर्स LCA Mark 1A के तो ऑर्डर्स प्लेस्ड हैं, एक ये Mark 2 हम का ये एयरक्राफ्ट प्रोग्राम्स हैं. उधर प्रचंड के ऑलरेडी R&D पार्ट हो चुका है. लाइट यूटिलिटी हेलीकॉप्टर ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीशन स्टेज में है. IMRH की प्लानिंग शुरू हो गई है. मीडियम ट्रांसपोर्ट एयरक्राफ्ट का डिज़ाइन चल रहा है. एंड इसके अलावा वेपन साइड में अगर मैं बात करूं तो अस्त्र, उसके वेरियस वर्जन्स, देन आकाश सरफेस टू एयर वाले में आकाश नेक्स्ट जनरेशन, कुशा लॉन्ग रेंज वेपन, ऑफ कोर्स प्रलय, ब्रह्मोस मिसाइल्स, द स्मार्ट एंटी एयरफील्ड वेपन्स. इसके अलावा AEWNC एयरक्राफ्ट, उसमें जो काम चल रहा है, एंड वेरियस रडार्स, अश्लेषा, अश्विनी, अरुद्रा. सो ये सब हम इन सब में अपनी सपोर्ट दे रहे हैं. इन सब में हमारी टीम्स DRDO के साथ, HAL के साथ लगी हुई हैं, जो इसका आगे प्रोग्रेस मॉनिटर भी कर रही हैं और अपने जो आइडियाज़, अपने जो सजेशंस है वो भी दिए जा रहे हैं. लेकिन ये भी एक बात हमने ध्यान में रखी है कि हम आत्मनिर्भरता की तरफ तो बढ़ेंगे ही, लेकिन टू बी नाउ रेडी वी हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट in case we are not able to catch up with technology, then we need to take some different kind of measures. If required, we go in for some strategic kind of partnership where some aircraft, some system that we immediately need the technology can be brought to India and can be manufactured in India. This will help us in two ways. One is quick, filling up of our gaps, and second is infusion of technology in India and helping our own R&D sector absorb and become better in that technology. So the work is on towards this to look at what is possible from the world which can be incorporated in this part.
Shivani Sharma joins me on this story. Shivani, the IAF chief talking about the future of the Indian Air Force, the modernization, also what the Indian Air Force achieved during Operation Sindoor. Take us through what he said.
See, Anisha, this was the annual press conference before the Air Force Day celebrations that are to take place on 8th of October. And in this annual press briefing, the Air Chief Marshal AP Singh, he gave a detailed brief not only about the success of Operation Sindoor, where he said that Pakistan has been claiming falsely about India's losses. And this is the Manohar Kahaniya which Pakistan has been making. And when it comes to India giving losses to Pakistan, we've already hit and shot down not less than 9 to 10 fighters of the Pakistani Air Forces, some on ground, some in the air, and some other systems also, including the radars, the command systems, and also the C-130 class aircraft and the AWACS system too. So this has been a historical operation where we've killed inside the territory, and the longest kill has been 300 kilometers. So this goes to the success of the forces, the joint efforts of Indian Army, Navy and the Air Force. And he also was giving out the details of the modernization program of the Indian Air Force, where he was telling us that we are waiting eagerly for the Tejas Mark 1A fighter jets that need to be inducted into the Indian Air Force, and the modernization plan that includes the AMCA, which happens to be the 5th generation indigenous fighter jet, and much more that is to be done for the Indian Air Force. But yes, this was the highlight, that the Operation Sindoor has been the remarkable operation and an achievement for India, and this has brought back the relevance of air forces in the recent conflicts, and we are ready for any kind of future wars and conflicts on any front.
All right.
Anisha.
Thank you very much for that, Shivani Sharma. The IAF chief talking about the future and the past and the glory of the Indian Air Force.